After free throws will come into play, you see that Kansas hasn't missed, and the Quakers have only made one, and that was in about the first 40 seconds of the game, as Gerald Vick knocks down another one for Kansas. Remember, number 1 is never lost to number 16, and Bill Self and Kansas doesn't want to be the first. Vick got them both, so 9 for 9 from the free throw line right now for the Jayhawks. And Malik Newman's going to check back in. He had to sit for a while with 3 personals. He'll come in, and Vick will go to the bench.
Kansas with a little full court pressure token. They're going to drop back into man-to-man. Challenge is Penn is now 9 of 19 from the three-point line. As that stretches your defense, makes you vulnerable to those back cuts.
Here's a guy that's got 4 of them, Wood. Brothers bounce pass inside to Beauty. And they're going to call a foul on the inside, no basket.
Well, right on cue. The threat of the 3 is what sets up the back cut. Woods just targets for the ball, a good delivery, and taken away by the official. I guess there was a touch foul there.
McKayla, no shooting foul, so inbounds for Penn with 20 on the shot clock.
Those are the whistles you don't want as a head coach.
Right.
Rarely do you see that.
Broder with the left hand came up short. Lightfoot got at least a hand in his way. Graham, probably not a good shot. He's only hit about 2 of those today. Wood stepped back, just about got the shot away. Now everybody's on the deck trying to get the loose ball. Let's see what we've got.
It was a late whistle, but a good call.
The foul is on Wood. Caleb Wood picks up his first.
You'd rather get it right, even if it's a second or 2 count late. Fans always overreact on the late whistles naturally, but if they get it right, you're pleased.
That pass almost got away from Newman. We're at the midway point of the second half. And Newman will take the baseline jumper. He just checked back in. He just checked back into the scoreboard.
2-man basketball between Lightfoot and Newman on one side of the floor. Well executed.
That's the midway point of the second half. Number 16, Quakers, right ahead of the top seed, Kansas Jayhawks. That was finally got a touch, and he missed inside. Garrett, that is the charge.
Well, Broder walling up. Seen that a number of times. His help defense solid. Right on the chest. The glory stack taking the charge.
Gonzaga and UNGC going out of the final 17 seconds on TNT. Here we've got 9:34 to play. A game that Kansas led by 7 at halftime. And up 8 currently.
Sub, happy birthday.
Penn has missed some open looks, but give Kansas credit. Their quickness has disrupted Penn some on those interior shots.
Got it. Here's Woods. And he's fouled. Going to be on Lightfoot. It's his second.
I was going to say, Brad, Penn playing in the Ivy League doesn't see this type of quickness. And, of course, Kansas in the Big 12 sees it on a regular basis. Right. And it's tough to adjust to. You watch it on film, you talk about it, but until you face it.
Oh, misses the first. Still a one-possession game. Spartans looking to the sideline to their coach to see what the play is. But first, you can't even run a play unless you secure the rebound. If he misses, that's what you should be focused on now. Gonzaga's missed 10 free throws. A 12 for 22. This is a big one. Miss them both. Rebound Kuiper. A chance for the Spartans. Need a 3 to tie. Smith, he'll fire. Oh,
wow. Wow.
Gonzaga with the board and
wow.
Foul. Norvell will go to the line. Marvin Smith, the senior, had it halfway down for the tie. James Dickey has fouled out. This looked good off his hand. This is why you love sports. This is why you love it. A team that, in some people's eyes, UNCG, that shouldn't be here. Look at that. 1 3-pointer away from tying. And I've just been watching this game. Kuiper has been such a leader, encouraging guys when they missed, got on guys when they haven't had their defensive assignments, and kept guys focused and looking at coach, as he's doing now, being that quarterback on the floor.
Gritty effort by James Dickey. He's fouled out. 10 points, 11 boards, didn't score. Chance for a 2-possession game. Another miss.
And Norvell is really good from the line as well. 82% free throw shooter. Gonzaga's missed 4 consecutive free throws. That'll do it. That gives them a 2-possession game. 4-point lead, 7.8. And of course, no fouling on the 3-point shot. Want to make sure that you get and secure the rebound. Put token pressure on the ball handler to take time off the clock, but no foul. No fouling a 3-point shooter.
Alonzo with Kuiper. Down in the corner is Isaiah Miller. Baseball pass all the way in. It's going to end up in the hands of Tilly. Williams will dribble it out. Clock ticks. And that's going to bring us to the end. Ball game. Gonzaga, a hard-fought win over UNCG. What a game. What a way to start the NCAA tournament in Boise.
Miracle of nature. The kangaroo's pouch provides comfort and security for the little ones inside. This amazing feature was possibly the inspiration behind Hanes Comfort Flex Fit, with a breathable pouch for support in roomy fit. It was that, and probably this. Hanes Comfort Flex Fit, the latest innovation in comfort from Hanes.
Steel lightning.
Get the power to do the job and finish on a single charge. Search Steel Battery or visit steelbattery.com. This is the original light beer.
And picked up on the play. This is where I want to need to get going and attack. Lewis, Dejan Much, passed inside, good deflection, they keep track of those, and they love him. Here comes Begley, galloping, lays it in with a foul.
See, that's going to be a 5-point swing right there. Turnovers, back-to-back turnovers for Iona, and it's Bagley off to the races here.
What a great job by Grayson Allen to just pitch the ball ahead, not to dribble it up to court himself. And look at Bagley stretch out here at the end of the play. My heaven.
And this is part of what Coach K was telling us about Bagley being an elite runner. Can get out on the break, can finish with the best of them. I mean, to put him in the same breath as LeBron James in terms of finishers and running the floor, that's pretty impressive.
It is, and of course, Mike Krzyzewski, with all his experience with LeBron James and the Olympic teams, he would be a very good person to make that comparison. The Devils on a 9-0 run. Here's on the fly. Asher tries to feed and does. He finds Griffin.
And the middle is open. Griffin has a fantastic touch in that paint area.
He's 4-4 red.
Averages 11 points on the season, 52% field goal shooter. 6 of 11, the Blue Devils from distance so far in this first half today. Another turnover by Casimir.
Carter ripped it away. Grayson Allen, Duval. Carter on top. Carter's in the line. I think he was thrown a lot.
Yeah, I think he was.
Unless he's developed a new way to shoot a jump shot. Griffin, he's trying to lock. Nice run against there by Adobe. Here's McGill. He's leading the score. And Griffin. We have a rebound pulled down by Gary Trent. Hold on. Here comes Carter. Good feed to Duval.
pinpoint pass. Wendell Carter will slam it hard. Duke is loosening themselves up. 14-2 run over Iona.
Job defensively. Ball never got to the rim, so the shot clock does not reset down to 5. I don't know if they're aware of that. Somebody's going to have to put one up. Wood has a look at this other end of the court to see the shot clock, but they keep it alive in a fresh 30 now.
Run your sets. There's no need to panic. 7 minutes under double figures. Good probe off the bounce.
Lightfoot picks up his third. Steve Donahue was at Cornell when they won a league record 29 wins and went to the Sweet 16, which is the furthest an Ivy team's ever gone since Penn did it in 79. It's a pretty famous 79 Final Four. I like that.
And Foreman, because he probed off the bounce, rewarded with these free throws and in the bonus.
He got one of them. He's 1 of 4. He's in double figures now with 10. So the Quakers have 4 guys in double digits, but they're still down by 8. Graham is fouled in the paint. 3 guys there defensively. Let's see who they give it to. It's going to be on Antonio Woods. Well, if this becomes a free throw shooting contest and you keep putting Devontae Graham at the line, it's going to be over.
Penn's been effective from long distance, the three-point shot, but the issue has been the mid-range, the games, the shots near the rim, and the free throws is what cost them.
Devontae 7 out of 8 from the stripe for his 25. Got him both. Back to 10.
Well, it's wise to keep the ball in Devontae Graham's hands. Shoots 83%, so not only a shot maker, playmaker, but when he gets to the charity stripe, he converts.
Woods thought about a deep 3, backs it back inside Broder. And finally, Broder got that left hand to work around Lightfoot.
Well, there you go. And no hesitation as well. Bounced back down, using the dribble, right into his shot at point-blank range.
Devontae Graham's 3 is good. Special player.
Solid beat by the Jayhawks. Nothing going for Penn.
The lob underneath. McCallum hung it up there for Vic, who's got great hang time.
Precise passing over the top.
Wood, he'll try a 3 again. This one's too strong. And just nice and easy for Kansas right now as they're going to try to bring it up court at the 5-minute mark. Newman, quick shot. Behind the back, the kick out. Graham got over on Wood, trying to steal it, will pick up a foul. As well as he's played defense, that's his first foul.
Here's the over the top. Mikhailuk, excellent, just leading Vic. Almost a goaltend by Vic, but he's able to not cleanly catch it, but kind of guide it in. Using that length for the finish.
He gets a fist bump from his coach as he gets a breather over on the bench. Caleb Wood at free throw line. 76% free throw shooter. Off the bench, he's got 13. which is tied for tops on the team. He's now their leading scorer in the game. Goodman will come in, and Bentley will sit.
Need some stops if you're Penn. Try and chip away. 4-minute timeout. Get it under double digits.
And a foul on Foreman on the cut to the basket. That's his fourth.
A little pressure release there. Elbow catch. Backdoor cut.
Here's the second best free throw shooter on the team. Actually, I should say third best. Newman's 81. McCulloch 79. Graham leads the way. But still, the Jayhawks have missed only once from the stripe. And that's been a big part of this game.
McCulloch really takes his time on his routine. Catches the breath. Uses the bounce. Good release off the middle three fingers and gets the shooters.
Started off quiet in the first half, and now he's got 10. A lead back. Biggest of the game, matching the 13.
Roller had a strip by Graham. Well, Graham everywhere. Tasmanian devil. Adhesive defense. Like duct tape.
The 11 quicker turnover. Graham pull up, takes it over Broder. Kept alive. McCulloch says, now let's waste some time here.
Oh, great judgment.
Yep.
Get it back into Graham's hands. Get organized. Use clock. Understanding time and score. An intelligent choice.
Speed lobs it up there for Lightfoot. And then Lightfoot picks up the ball, trying to get it for a miss. And that's his fourth foul. And we're inside 4 to go. Number 1 seed against number 16. And the Jayhawks up by 13.
The food here is... That's our thing. My favorite. That was awful. Why are you so good at this?
Had a coach in high school. Really helped me up my game.
I had a coach. Math.
Oh. So why don't traders have coaches?
Who says they don't?
Let's go catch some marshmallows.
Charles gonna make us late.
Come on, little fella. Come on, man. Leave the fellow alone. Can we keep him? No.
Whoa.
Land Rover, above and beyond.
I've seen that look before. Eyes glazing over, mouth watering. Happens all the time when people see me. No shame in that. Maybe a little shame on account of the drool running down your chin right now. But you do you, bro. You do you.
At Zaxby's, our flavor speaks for itself, like the boneless wings meal, hand-tossed in our own spicy honey barbecue sauce, served with pickle fries in a 22-ounce drink for just $5.99. Friends, family, flavor, Zaxby's.
Okay, this is getting awkward.
DirecTV Now gives you more of your thing. Your letting go thing. Your sorry, not sorry thing. You're out with the old, in with the new, on to bigger and better. No broken hardware, no satellite, no annual contracts. Try DirecTV Now for $10 a month for 3 months. More for your thing. That's our thing. Visit DirecTVNow.com.
Excellent season in the ACC this year.
What's up, yo boy gaming?
Points for him. That leads the way for the Clippers. 5 of 14 for the Clippers from the free throw line. On the flip side, Kansas 14 of 15. The difference.
You mean they're subbing? Because if you're subbing, thank you for the sub. I'm watching the tournament.
Too short, but they got it back and scored again. The good contributions throughout this game. It's a dirty work on the floor. 7 years in the Philadelphia. His mentor. He's had success. His experience. Even a better franchise returning to win.
Good game for Mitch Lightfoot. Usually doesn't score much. 9 today, though. And as Lapp said, did the dirty work, rebounds. Good job defensively, blocking a couple of shots, taking one on the nose for the team. Shot clock and game clock virtually identical here. That three rims out. Final 15 seconds. Cunliffe will dribble it into the front court. Bill Self will have 650 points per win. He's 444. Looks like this. Saturday game coming for the Jayhawks. They will meet the number 2
as we saw with the 16-game Dr. team. So the keep some period of time because we don't have as many possessions. They're going to get wide open looks for three. So there's going to be a point in this tournament that they're going to have to come out of the zone. And I think that will be another turning point if they're able to be successful because I don't believe that they can get to a national championship and win playing the zone with that much time. To me, the most talented roster from top to bottom. Interesting. And they need more possessions and not allow teams to be close to them. But that size can be very overwhelming in the length of that zone. They've actually gotten better at it. I'm not saying. Yeah, okay, it'll be fun to watch. Because when you play a team like Purdue, who has 4 guys who shoot over 40%, you play a team that has 3 or 4 guys that shoot over 40% and where you're three-point line, then all of a sudden you got to stretch that defense, and that to me is going to be the turning point to see if they get to the final. But the big difference is going to be Grayson Allen and Gary Trent Jr. because you have to stop those big boys down low. And if Duke can make shots on the perimeter, they're going to be tough to beat.
53-39 is the halftime score. We go to the highlights. The winner of this game gets the winner of Oklahoma and Rhode Island from earlier today. Talking about Oklahoma, you're talking about Trae Young, the freshman, and you're talking late in the game. Young toward the
shot right there. I thought one of it, but he did make a couple of mistakes trying to play hero ball down the stretch. But he's a hero.
Rhode Island sees your Trae Young and raises your E.C. Matthews.
The E.C. Matthews is great. Comes off here, shakes your tongue here for the three, but none bigger than this. James Harden step side and knock down for 3. That was the big one. That was the dagger.
Dan Hurley. Looking like what he was on Selection Sunday when he was celebrating Bobby Hurley, his brother, getting into the tournament, and Lon Kruger, who has taken 5 teams to the tournament, 5 different teams, but Oklahoma gets bounced in their opener by Rhode Island. Let's move on, shall we, Clark, to Gonzaga. The Bulldogs had their hands full.
Yes, they did. It's tied up after this layup by Demetrius Troy, 62 all, and then Jordy Piper with the nice putback. We're even at 64. Then Zach Norvell Jr. They call it in the microwave, and that's why. Big bucket there. Good look here from Marvin Smith. Half of it went down, and the Zags hold on and survive. Great showing by the Spartans there.
68-64 final. That is 15 straight wins for Gonzaga. Meantime, number 16 Penn taking on number 1 Kansas. And as a matter of fact, here we go. Hey, there was a little pump fake. Some of you bought it. I almost did. 27-23 at that point, Kansas. They had to come from double digits down early.
They did, because this Penn team gets good shots. That was Caleb Wood knocking it down, but Devontae Graham, Player of the Year candidate for good reasons. Steve McCauley on the nice pass that time to Gerald Vick. And the Jayhawks starting to create a bit of separation now.
And Jayhawks advance over number 16 Penn. AT&T at the half, continuing right after this.
Gatorade G2, half the sugar with all the electrolytes. Made to help you handle the heat and bring the fire. You were made for this, and Gatorade was made to fuel it.
Right now, get 2 of these delicious McDonald's breakfast sandwiches for just $4. Mix and match the bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddles, sausage McMuffin with egg, or bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. A deal that will make your morning routine a little better. Breakfast at McDonald's.
A Hilton getaway means you get more because you get a break on breakfast. Get more play on the fairway. Get your game on. Get to hang out a little longer.
Pepsi's always had great taste.
I love you, basement guest bathroom. Some retreat to the woods for solitude. I just go to...
Diop is their leader, and because he came back this year healthy, they performed very well this year.
Oh, Big Ten Player of the Year. The one question I have for this game is it going to be too much for him? He's their best offensive player. He's their best rebounder and their best defender. Will he have to check down? Will that help him get in the foul trouble early? Who knows? But the way this team goes is on that man's back.
March Madness rolls on from Boise, Idaho. The Jackrabbits against the Buckeyes. Ohio State, South Dakota State coming your way next.
Introducing the all-new Infiniti QX50, the most advanced Infiniti ever made. Infiniti, empower the drive.
One day your little guy's behind the wheel. It's okay, your mom's side will find a way to deal. You built this business up from the ground. Soon your retired side will
Damn.
on down. Every day brings something new, so much to look forward to. Nationwide is on your side. Wow. Here's an invitation to the whole wide world. From your brother to your sister to your best friend's girl. Don't bring that bad day with ya. Leave it at the door. If you got money in your pocket, it don't mean nothing if you ain't where it is. If you ain't where it is.
Straight up and say, up to 300.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, policemen, ranchers, farmers, who would go at 4 a.m.? Unless you're just getting in. And it doesn't look like a town like that.
I think I know a guy who's probably done some 4 a.m. donuts.
8 a.m. and noon too, probably.
Hey, donuts are good all day long. Any time of day. There's no bad time to have a donut.
Good
Hey,
donut.
Chuck,
Good
I
donut.
agree with that.
Gotta be a good donut.
I would agree with that, Chuck.
5 and 12 matchup there with the Wildcats of Kentucky and Davidson. Any trouble for Kentucky tonight?
I don't think so. I think this has been one of John Calipari's best coaching job. He was patient. They were awful at the beginning of the season. They got better throughout the season. Obviously, they ended up winning the SEC tournament, but they were awful at first.
I've got a furrowed brow on that one.
Okay. This could be big for the A-10. Got the Bonnies in.
The style that Davidson plays, because they make you work defensively and they shoot threes, is exactly what could cause the Wildcats.
3 winners for the A-10. Hey, I'll bet you some donuts on it.
Back out for the second half of Iona and Duke right after this.
AT&T at the half is presented by AT&T. More for your thing. That's our thing.
Nice SUV. It's a new Buick Enclave. Can fit up to 7 people. Or poodles. He's actually a Golden English Labra Irish Bernedoodle Retriever. The Enclave can fit up to 7 of the Golden English Labra Irish.
Introducing the all-new Buick Enclave. Tomorrow's SUV for today's family. It's March Madness. Current lessees, switch to Buick and get this low-mileage lease on this 2018 Enclave for around $399 per month. The running of the bulldogs. Surprising. What's not surprising? How much money?
Big Ten Player of the Year at Ohio State. He's back in the NCAA tournament once again. Ready to tip it. South Dakota State. Automatic qualifier out of the Summit League. They won their tournament, beat South Dakota back on March 6th. Ohio State gets the bid here. Their last game was against Penn State at the Big Ten tournament back on March 2nd. Been a while. Dana beats Diop. That's the player that makes Ohio State go. Tevin King runs the point for South Dakota State. What are you looking for in this matchup here, Chris? These two teams. It's interesting the flip-flop of experience.
Yes.
You wouldn't think Ohio State would be on the other end of that.
How about that? The team with the most experience, South Dakota State, coming into their 4th straight NCAA appearance. And you talked about that Ohio State layoff, and just wonder how that's going to affect this game. But I'm really interested in the big players, the two names, Dom and that man Dion.
Inside, Caleb Wesson gives it right back. C.J. Jackson, that's the first three out. No good. Rebounds kind of flattened. Chris Holtmann is the first-year coach at Ohio State. This is his 4th consecutive NCAA tournament as South Dakota State turns it over. And it's knocked out by Flatten. Ohio State ball. There's Holtmann. 4 straight NCAA tournaments. He was the Big Ten Coach of the Year. He was the Big East Coach of the Year last year at Butler. And as far as our research can tell, among the power conferences, there's never been a coach go from one to another and win the Coach of the Year in each of those conferences. Holtmann is tournament tested. He is a great tournament coach.
Yeah, he's done some special things. All his players love playing for him. And more importantly, they say that he really gives them confidence when you set him as a player. You really want.
Very much the surprise of the Big Ten to make it here to the NCAA tournament with 15-3 in conference play. There's a whistle. And David Jenkins, who will make a name for himself in this tournament, goes to the line.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. You can tell sometimes by body language and how certain guys embrace the moment. I've never seen him play in person before, watched him on tape, but just watching that drive, I think he's going to be aggressive all night, using his ball handling skills, get to the hole and shoot that rock.
David Jenkins is a freshman from Tacoma, Washington, but then had a gap year at Sunrise Christian. And South Dakota State head coach T.J. Otzelberger wasn't sure if he was going to be able to land Jenkins and convince him to come to South Dakota, the state of South Dakota, because he'd never been there. Had no idea what they were building at South Dakota State, but he did capture a big recruit. He went for 29 points in the Summit League Championship game in Sioux Falls against South Dakota. He was huge, getting South Dakota State into the NCAA tournament.
Just pressured the ball 94 feet up so aggressively, energy on both ends.
The senior, Jay-Sean Tate, delivers the first strike for the Buckeyes.
Jay-Sean Tate looks like he could start in a couple of sports out there, letting it fly from deep beyond the three-point line.
Jenkins turns a corner, goes strong to the hole, and finishes.
Coach going to his bench already for Ohio State, not liking the way that Jenkins is getting into the hole.
C.J. Jackson's got his handful with Jenkins. Katie Bates Dion brings it home. There's a lot to love about his game. And you mentioned he's a terrific defender as well. He has NBA scouts all over him for that, but he can score. Jenkins gets it back. And Jackson with a rebound. As is usually the case when you start an NCAA tournament game, especially if it's the first game, there are some nerves, especially for two teams that have had such a long layoff. They're going to foul on Tevin King.
This is what Ohio State does. They execute. And this is what South Dakota State does. They get to the cup. And anytime you have guards pushing the envelope, guys trying to get in there, that's really what you want early in tape, starting it off.
Milwaukee native T.J. Otzelberger got his first head coaching job at South Dakota State, second year. And it was